Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your money and career reading for you. Now, whenever this reading finds you is the exact moment that Spirit wants you to hear this message, so just be aware of that. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. It's jazzed up, so I would greatly appreciate it if you guys check that out. You can also join the newsletter. There's also a Patreon, which is very new. So we will learn that together and be there together. So check out the Patreon. It is also linked below. It is also Dane Hart Tarot. So check that one out. That is very cool. And if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me, so thank you. Let's see what tarot has to say. Angels, and spirit guides. The moon just flew right out, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, the 10 of Cups, the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 7 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Okay, you have some worry here that's going on. That is okay. Everybody does. Like, this is an intense time for people with money, with careers, with the way that they're moving forward in life. And it's like, it's not fair. It's not right. But my gosh, is it? So here, just being aware of that, it gets me emotional. I don't like it, but it is a very powerful time for you to be moving towards what it is that you really want, what it is that is sacred to you. And at the heart of everything for you, Leo, is the moon. The moon is also Pisces energy, time frame February 19th to March 20th. So just be aware of that. But this is moving towards your dreams. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, the ruler of the unseen world. What are you thinking about? Okay, we also have the 9 of Swords, ending the whole entire story. And the 9 of Swords is worry, doubt, and fear that people do not understand and people do not see. So being aware of that is super important for you. That you can be looking at things and it can build up in your head. It can build up in your head. What you imagine is more intense and is scarier than the reality of things. So just being aware of that is going to be really important. And things are going to build up. Again, it builds up, it builds up. Let the air out of the balloon. Like, step away from the worry, the doubt, and the fear. The manifestation that you have, the ability to bring forward what you are thinking about, for better or for worse, is astoundingly strong during this time, especially with the moon, at your center. And so focusing on spreading your wings, moving towards success and prosperity, that is so important for you. And that is so beautiful for you. Now, the fear is the 10 of Cups, the challenge. It's not the fear, it's the challenge. And the 10 of Cups is my favorite card. It is in they all live happily ever after. And there's a sense, but like, not me, right? But not a Leo. A Leo doesn't get to be happy. It's always going to be struggle. It's always going to be hurt. It's always going to be pain. It's always going to be disappointment. It's not. It's not. Say what it is that you want. Start with small dreams. Leo, you are a star. You are the sun. You are the closest star. Let yourself shine. Brightness, beauty, prosperity. Like, aim big is your thing. But right now, let your dreams be big. Let what you're working towards be big, but stop beating yourself up that the bigness, the boldness, the intensity of it all isn't right here, right now. So being aware of that is going to be super important. Let things be small. Celebrate small successes. Celebrate, beautiful, simple things. That's everything for you. That's beautiful for you. Okay? And I know it seems like what I'm getting is like, but then I'm failing. Like, then I'm giving up. You're not. You're letting yourself have wins instead of always being like, I should do better. It could have been better. It's like, no, let yourself have those wins and let yourself celebrate those wins and let yourself embrace happiness and joy. It moves you then to the Hangman. It moves you to seeing things quite differently than you had seen them before. And it's also letting yourself embrace that you see the world differently than others. And that is a beautiful thing. Everybody doesn't have to be exactly the same. We tend to like things to be, gingerbread men, cookie cutter, like conformity of it all. No, you're not meant for that life. Here, it's seeing yourself in a different world. It's seeing yourself in a different light and in a different way. It's opening up to your joy, your success, and your prosperity. And it is also knowing that you have gone through a time of awakening. And that is never easy. It has been complex. There we go. It has been overwhelming. And you have paid the price for certain things, right? It's like you have felt different. You have felt ostracized. You have felt overwhelmed. And you hadn't let it stop you. And Spirit here right now is like, well done. I know this is a money and career reading, and it's like, well, what the heck is this going to do? Get me rich? Like, how? It is because you're letting yourself embrace your own unique talents instead of saying, I have to fit into this box and be just like this. There's also a unique way that you have of solving problems and seeing situations that it opens up doors for you. It moves you then to the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, now this is your near past. So this is something that is moving away. But the Page of Pentacles is wealth and prosperity. It is being a student of wealth and prosperity and saying, this is what I want. Like, this is what I'm building. It's also Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is what I'm building. This is what I'm moving towards. This is where I want to be for me. And you're laying that foundation beautifully. You're being open and honest with yourself. And as you are, you're letting yourself say, well, I don't know, let me learn. I don't know, let me learn. You're learning new ideas, new traits, new ways of expanding your wealth. Okay, money or what you value as much as money. And that is going to serve you so well. And you've already laid the foundation for that. And it moves you to the strength, which is the Seven of Swords, which seems rude because the strength is lying. And it's like, what is it, calling you a liar? No, it's not. No, it's not. Because the Seven of Swords is that you can call out the BS. You're like, that's BS. Not doing that. Like, no, rude, done, walking away. You're taking your knowledge and you're taking what you know and you're moving forward. And that is going to be so important during this time because you're calling out people who don't see you, who don't understand things, and you're moving forward. You also have somebody with you, right? Somebody that you're responsible for, somebody that you're taking care of, and they're not always the most helpful, right? It's like you're not always lessening the load, you want to say to this person. But without them, it would be a bit devastating. And what you're going to see here as you're moving forward to what you want is that they're carrying something for you that is just a little bit too much. A little bit too much. If you had that one more sword on your back, it would just crumble you down. And that's important to know. That there's somebody helping you. Now, it can also be your angels and your spirit guides. And you could be like, well, how helpful is this? You can't carry a bag of groceries. You can't pay a bill. Like, what the heck? But they're carrying a load for you that is too much. Too much if you had to carry it yourself. And you're also leaving certain things behind. You're calling them out as the lies that they are. And you're saying, you know what? No, this doesn't have anything to do with me. And it brings you then to the Ace of Swords. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of knowledge, of truth, and of the power of your voice and your mind. And this is your near future. Now, are you taking it instantaneously? No. Do you see yourself taking it right now? No, because this is your near future. You're getting there. But you are being empowered of voice. You are being creative of mind. You're putting things together that once seemed like they were completely different. And now you're like, oh, these parallels. This is really cool. And you're weaving things together. Have you ever seen tablet weaving? This could just be a me thing. I love, love, love ancient textiles because, who doesn't? And with tablet weaving, you move these little cards and you make these designs that were on like the belts around very, very, very expensive dresses in medieval times. And you see how complex it is to weave on a tablet, to do tablet weaving. Look it up if you want to. It is just so beautiful, so complex, and so it creates something so simple that you'd be like, that took that much time? And there's something like here, and I'm just seeing like tablet weaving, like you're putting it all together, and it looks like it should be so simple, but it was so complex. And now you're getting it, and it's like, oh, that's it. Oh, I see that. Oh, I understand. And it moves you then to the Four of Swords, where it's like, I need to take this in. Like, I need to digest this. Like, this is a big meal. I need to kind of like just give myself a moment to digest, to see it. And as you do so, you're seeing your armor is on. Now, for work, for money and career, like, this is important because you don't want to go in like a lamb to slaughter. You don't want to go in all naive and be like, hello, people, and then the wolves attack. And you've had that happen. So here, you have your armor on. You are protecting yourself in a very real way, okay? And you can feel like you're even protecting yourself when you're sleeping. And you can think, oh, that's a bad thing. And it's not. You've learned boundaries. And you've said no to certain things, and that's very important. Spirit is connecting with you, mind to mind, showing you deeper into your dreams and into what it is that you want. There's a part of you that is slumbering right now, and it will be awakening. I don't see it awakening right now. I see it as like, I need to take this in. I need to better understand this. I need to look at what it is that I want, what it is that I'm building for myself. And then as you do so, you awaken. You start to see that doorway that, if you can see it right here, it's like it's up, in the hills a little bit, where it's like, oh, I didn't see that place of solitude before. So you're working things out, you're puzzling things out, and then there's going to be the sense of like, there's an easier path than you had realized, but it's going to take like walking uphill in order to get there. Walking uphill in the snow, as you know, if you live somewhere cold, it's not the easiest thing to do. It's not impossible, but it's not super easy. And then we have this naiad, in hibernation right here. And so there is a part of you that is connecting with nature and has a creative element to you that is slumbering right now. And it needs to slumber. It's kind of like you need to work things out logically, and then she will awaken, and you will also work things out creatively and spiritually. It moves you then to the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is very beautiful, because what it is like, you're looking at things one certain way, and you're like, this is the way it has to be. And you're just looking at it, and you're thinking about it, and you're like, this is the way it has to go. But then Spirit throws you a curveball and says, oh no, that's not the path. Like, it's cute that you thought that was the path, but that's not the path. That's not the way forward. That's not what we're doing. And kind of pulls you but it pulls you in a different direction, where you're like, how dare you? Like, how dare you ruin this plan, what I've been working on? But you're going to see yourself moving forward in a way that is like so unexpected. And yet you're like, I can't believe I didn't realize this. Like, when you look back at things, you're like, I can't believe I didn't realize this. Like, this is what my heart wanted, and I was trying to make it work this way. I'm so glad it didn't work this way. And it brings you then to the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is nostalgia. Okay, so this is the fear and the hope. And this is to build forward what you once had. And you can fear it and you can hope for it. But you will never recreate what once was. And so being aware of that is going to be super important. You can only create what is now. So if you're looking at things and you're saying, but I want to create what I grew up with, or I want to create the exact opposite of what I grew up with. If you keep on using that as the template, you're using the past as a template, like, it doesn't work. It's kind of like going to Europe and having a US port, right? To be able to plug into things. They don't work. You can want it to work as much as you want it to. And it's like, nope, not going to happen. You have to buy I don't know what it's called, but you have to buy one of those plugs to convert things. A converter, I think that's what it's called. So here, it is needing to release the past to say, but that's what I want. Like, I want that back, or I don't want that back. Releasing it and saying, I want what I am creating now for me. What is my love, my happiness, and my joy, my beauty, and my prosperity. And it brings you then to the Two of Pentacles. You have a lot that you're juggling. Now, this can even be that you're thinking of like, do I get another job? Do I take on more work? Do I put more on me? If you need to do it in order to get you through a hard time, do so. Like, I am all for that. Like, that is important. But be mindful of putting too much on your plate. Okay? Be mindful of spreading yourself too thin. Also be mindful that not everybody is as open and honest with you as you would want. It's like, it's not saying, oh, be paranoid. Okay? Leo, it's not. It is saying here that you have two people who are very emotionally manipulative at work. And it's being mindful about them. It's sitting there and not giving them power. That's going to be really important, because there's sneakiness there. But you can also be sneaky. So like, utilizing that in your advantage is going to be important. Knowing that emotions are running high, there's just like, everybody's emotions are on overdrive, right? It's all just really, really intense. And we can see that this is being played into everywhere. And it's too much. It's too much. We are going to see it come to a head. We're seeing it come to a crescendo. And it's like, we're looking at things. It's like, it's just too much, world. Like, it's too much. And it will start to calm down. It will. The tides are shifting. But be mindful. Be mindful of living in worry and fear. Be mindful of overthinking, overanalyzing, being like, I just have to work this out. I just have to do it all by myself. You can't do it all by yourself. That's not going to be the way it goes down. So being aware of that is super important. Also being aware that you have to ask for help, because people will look at you and think, oh, you have it all under control, Leo. You've got this. You've always gotten this. And you're like, what the heck are you talking about? It's been a hard road. Like, what the heck? So being aware of that is also going to be important here, because people see you as this, beautiful person in finery on the back of the horse, like having everything all figured out. And here you are, worried and fearful, with a ladder of swords beside you. It's like it's a painful climb out of doubt and even despair. Don't overthink it, because you will have a tendency to talk yourself out of success and prosperity. You need to balance things. You will bite off more than you can chew, and then that will make you overwhelmed. And then because you've bitten off too much, you'll see things not work out exactly the way that you wanted them to, right? And then it'll be like, see, I'm just reiterating it. I just proven to myself that I'm a failure. And it's like, no, you're not. Be kind to yourself, Leo, and show yourself grace that you would tell others to show themselves. Because you are moving towards success, and you are moving towards deep healing around money and what you value as much as money. It moves you then to your spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is blissful. Fill yourself with bliss. Joseph Campbell said, live in bliss. Follow your bliss. He said, follow your bliss, not live in bliss. Follow your bliss. And it was like, well, how? Like, how can you be so lucky? Like, if my parents aren't rich, how can I just like follow my bliss and do whatever the heck I want to do? And he said, not in every moment of every day, but let your joy, let your bliss guide you. Let it fill your heart, your soul, and yourself, so that you radiate at a higher frequency and you bring forward something extraordinary. It moves you then to your chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Forgiveness. This is the heart chakra. When forgiveness shows up, it's not forgiving everybody, though that's nice, right? And powerful to forgive and to release and to say no to them having that energetic pull on you. It's forgiving yourself for not knowing better, for trusting the wrong people, for thinking too highly of others. It's forgiveness of heart, and it's forgiveness of you. And as you forgive yourself and you raise your energy vibration and you let yourself shine, you let success shine forward. You let yourself embrace your prosperity and your talents. It brings you then to your subconscious energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh, and show me clearly. There's two. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. Be mindful. Be mindful that there is change coming, but that it's not happening as quickly as you would want it to. Be mindful of change coming in, and be mindful of only looking at one certain way to celebrate things and boxing yourself into a corner, okay? Your subconscious spirit message is nature. Embrace your nature. Embrace nature. Go outside. Breathe in the fresh air. We tend to be cave people, here in our homes and in our offices. Embrace nature, embrace creativity from connecting with nature. It moves you then to your energy to be not mindful of, your subconscious chakra message, which is self-mastery, and it's the solar plexus chakra. It is seeing yourself, it is mastering yourself, and it is saying that I'm the greatest puzzle I will ever work out in my life. And I'm moving forward in knowledge and power of me. It moves you then to your subconscious energy to be mindful of. It's the Two of Wands. It's the Two of Wands. It is closing doors before they even open, and it is thinking that others have the right answer and you just have to follow them, right? You just have to do that and you will be successful. It's different for each and every person. When people say, oh, this is the key to success, it's what made them successful. It worked for them. And people like them. People tend to fall into types, right? But here it is looking at also opportunities, doors opening. And it can be like not walking through them because not seeing that everything is changing, but it can also be, taking every opportunity and just wearing yourself out. So be mindful, you tend to move towards extremes right now. And it brings you then to your subconscious tarot message. And it's the Ten of Pentacles. And this is prosperity and success. This is a completion of a cycle when it comes to money and what you value as much as money. Make sure you have a savings, right? Only bring a small amount of your prosperity to the table to share with everybody, okay? Nurture what it is that you have. Nurture what it is that you want. Watch it grow. Watch it grow, because you have a flag with the pentacles on it. You have an apple tree, and you have one pentacle on the table, and you have a basket of apples. Make sure that you have enough in reserve for you, okay? Instead of just being like, oh, okay, so generous that you get taken advantage of. And then here with the 10 of Pentacles as well, it is sharing prosperity, it is success, but it's also seeing hard work paying off and seeing your hard work pay off, and subconsciously knowing that you have kind of leveled up in life. You've gained access to something that you have deeply wanted, and you're moving forward in a bounty that is beautiful and powerful for you. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Happy holidays if you're watching this around the time that it has come out. And if not, I wish you nothing but happiness in your life. Bye.